Hi guys, Paul Pluta on the Paul Pluta channel. Today I'm doing paid reviews. This is for Nigel. Hi Archie, I love your bullshit-free, pretentious-free, articulate and insightful opinions about watches, people and life on YouTube. Your mix of candor, swearing, drinking straight from the bottle, laced with personal anecdotes, make you relatable to me, a 54-year-old lower middle class male living in Melbourne, Australia. You have given me plenty of laughs. Thank you and keep up your great work. Last night I donated $25 Australian through PayPal. I hope that in some way this minuscule amount helps you and your YouTube channel. You betcha it'll help me. If you have time, I would truly appreciate your thoughts on a replacement watch for the one I have now at the replacement watch for the one I have now at the now, which is a Grand Seiko Quartz. It's very accurate, but the case is a bit small, 36mm, and the date window is also too small to view easily. However, I hope that it's simple and not flashy. However, I like that it's simple and not too flashy. My glasses are fogged up. Fuck me dead. At the moment, I'm tossing up between the Speedmaster Professional 861 on eBay, but returned it after the clasp kept popping open and it kept terrible time. It must have needed a service. At the moment, I'm tossing up between the Speedmaster Professional 1861 or a Rolex Explorer 1 with the 39mm Explorer 1. The Explorer 1 appeals to me because it is discreet, relatively minimalist, water-resistant sports watch. Archie, what other watches should I consider? Does purchasing overseas from Chrono24 make sense? Import duties, taxes, or would you recommend a second-hand seller? Stay fucking awesome, Nigel. Nigel, thank you so much for your query. Very interesting indeed there. I got to tell you, the Seiko side of things, I'm actually thinking of putting my toe, that's right, I'm thinking about putting my toe in the Grand Seiko water. That's right. I'm thinking about putting it in the Grand Seiko water. But I gotta be honest with you, I do understand the truth of the matter is, I believe a Grand Seiko should be not your first watch. I think a Grand Seiko should be 5th or 6th or 7th or 8th, or in my case, 9th or 10th or 11th watch. I think as your first entry-level watch, first luxury prestige watch, you know what I would be doing? You know what I'd be doing? What do I say all the time? Omega Speedmaster, man on the fucking... Stop! There's a new contender in town, fuckers! Tudor Black Bay Heritage! Tudor Black Bay Heritage! Tudor Black Bay Heritage. Now, this is no ordinary Tudor. It's got an in-house Tudor movement. It has 41mm, so it's a bit bigger than the traditional Tudor Submariner, which was 40mm, and the Rolex Sub 40mm. Vintage. And it's got the aluminum bezel and faux rivet bracelet. It could be the perfect discount luxury diver. Now, I would say it's interesting. It's very interesting that you mentioned the Explorer 1. My good friend Scotty, he's been having the same problem. See, he recently sold his Batman. No, Batman. He sold it to fund the purchase of a house or an apartment. We're not sure yet, but he sold it to fund that, and now he's got to get a new watch, and his heart is saying Rolex Explorer 1. I was said to Scotty, get a Tudor Black Bay Heritage. That's where I'd be going. It's cheaper. It's in-house Tudor movement. It's just a cool, funky town. It's funky. To answer the question, is it better to go for the Explorer 1 or the Speedmaster? Now, and we could also throw in there the Tudor Black Bay Heritage. What is better? Well, it depends what sort of newbie you are in town, because the Speedmaster, you seem like a bit fussy. See, if I would have got that from eBay, I would have just got the thing serviced by an independent watchmaker and be done with, got him to adjust the clasp, all done. So you seem a bit fussy. Now, the Speedmaster itself, it is a sensational watch. I hope you get a look. They are really quite. Once they're any watch needs servicing, and the Speedmaster is a fantastic watch. I would really say to you, if you are mature as a collector, you understand it's manual wind. You got to wind the bastard up every day. Is that okay? Because some newbies, oh, I got to wind it up. I don't want to fucking wind it up. They're kind of, they're newbies. So I don't know whether you understand that exactly. You got to wind the fucker up every day. Now that's not a bad thing. Protect 5170. You got to wind that fucker up too if you're super rich. Not a bad watch. The other thing is, it has I recommend the Halcyon glass. Don't get the Sapphire, get the Halcyon. Halcyon, true to form, fuckers. Is that okay with you? That means you can't be rough on this thing. It's not Rolex steel, it's Omega steel. So not quite as heavy duty as Rolex. The other thing is, of course, it's a chronograph. It's not fucking waterproof. It's a chronograph. There's too many holes. It's not going to be waterproof. Okay? You can wash your hands and wear it, but I wouldn't go fucking swimming in it on, that's for sure, okay? That's the honest truth. Whereas as a newbie, a lot of people say, give me an automatic, give me a sapphire crystal, give me a diver. So what are you up for? Do you want a diver or do you want a chronograph? Understand, most chronographs are not waterproof, okay? It's physics. There's too many fucking holes in them. It's going to be hard to waterproof that fucking thing. You understand? So, if it was me, would I go for a Speedmaster? See, you can buy that Speedmaster Joma Shop, America. Look on Joma Shop. You can get the thing for $33.50 US. That's what, low fours, 4.5 Aussie, 4.5 Aussie, 4.5 Aussie. You could get nabbed with customs. Yes, you could. It's 10%, fuckers. 10% GST. Socialist governments. If you eventually, with socialism, you run out of other people's money to spend. Margaret Thatcher. So you've got to be a bit careful with these things, Of course the fuckers will nail you. Of course they can. I reckon for a newbie, I wouldn't be buying from an individual seller. I would be, look, I got to be honest with you. The watches you're buying aren't super rare. You should be able to find a watch dealer in Melbourne or Sydney. Melbourne, my favorite dealer is Shawnee, European Watch Co. Ring him. I don't think you'd need to import that. You should be able to buy that within Australia from some good watch dealers here. I agree, the Explorer 1 is a cool watch. Fucking expensive. They're fucking dear. So, 4.5. Now, on the used market, you'll get a Speedmaster Professional in Australia, 4.5 Aussie. You're not going to get an Explorer 1 for that. An Explorer 1 would be 6 to 7 second hand. 6 to 7 second hand. So, is that in your budget? The Tudor, 4,410 Aussie. You should. If you haggle like a bitch, you want to get 20% off. You could buy this brand new, get 20% off if you haggle properly. If you watch my fucking guide to buying new, I can tell you how to haggle. You should get 20% off. I wouldn't fucking buy it. You got to get 20 points, 20% off. Plus, you could possibly, that's with a tax invoice, if you flew out on a holiday or something, you could possibly get the GST back. You gotta, look into that yourself. That's not for me to tell you whether you want to do that. You'd have to declare it on your way back, but you get the 1,000 concession. You understand what I'm saying. So it depends on what your budget is there. Personally, if you really understand the Omega is manual wind, it's Helston light glass, go for the Omega. It's probably one of the most iconic watches of all time. If you are on a bit of a budget, money's tight, Tudor Black Bay Heritage. I reckon that's amazing bang per buck. I'd even buy it new. Get 20% off. 20% off is what you should fucking haggle like a bitch to get. So that's the Tudor. Which one would I go for? I think those three watches are very, very powerful. They're very, 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 very powerful. Omega Speedmaster Professional. Whew, fucking amazing watch. I love that. Explorer 1, amazing. Amazing. It's a Rolex, for fuck's sake. And a Tudor Black Bay Heritage. Which one would I go for? It depends on your needs. If you're a bit of a diver, you like a bit of water sports? Do you like water sports? Maybe the Tudor's the way to go. If you are a Rolex fanboy, maybe the Explorer 1 is the way to go. Personally, it depends on your circumstances. What are your circumstances like? I think they're all good choices. There is no wrong decision with that. They are fucking amazing. It's three good choices. It depends on whether you want a chrono. Depends whether you're a Rolex fanboy, and it depends whether the Tudor is just a great diver. It's a great diver, great discount diver. So I think that those are three. Which one would I go for? Personally, me, if I had no watches, fuck. I love the Explorer 1. That's my own opinion. I love the Explorer 1, but there's a power to the Explorer 1 that I really, really love. It's hard. You have to have owned an Explorer 1 to really appreciate it, but the Speedy's not a bad choice. That's another great choice. And the Tudor Black Bay. Tudor Black Bay is a new watch. You're not buying fucking secondhand bangers. You're not having secondhand problems. So it sounds like you're a bit, I reckon Tudor Black Bay could be a great way to go for you, because you sound like, I wouldn't have sent it back. I would have got it serviced, and I would have said to him, hey, it's not keeping time. Give me $100 towards the service, and that's what I would have done. To send it back like that there, I think it's a bit amateurish, okay? That's just my opinion as a professional, as a pro. Nige! That's my advice. Paul Pluta here, Paul Pluta channel. Tell me what you think of that. Cut! Hi guys, Archie Luxury channel, Paul Pluta channel. And my good friend, Tanzillin, answering super chats. It's not about the money. I feel like I'm doing my passion. Tanzillin, simply the best. And he's got another one for you here. How's this? It's not about the money. It's my passion. Scheitling on time. Simply the best. Now, guys, I gotta tell you, I struggle to survive full-time on YouTube. Please look in the description below for 10 ways you can keep me full-time on YouTube. Guys, I really need your help. Please consider getting a paid video review. I'll do a review on any watch, any question you want. Guys, you can sponsor me on Patreon. You can sponsor me for as little as $1 a month. $1 a month. And that just keeps me going on full-time on YouTube. Guys, you could also, I do phone calls. You can talk to me for an hour on the phone, Skype or WhatsApp, for $50 US. Guys, I really do need your help to stay full-time. Men cannot survive on Google Ads alone. Please help me. Please help me stay full-time on YouTube. And guys, don't forget that. It's not about the money. It's my passion. Shackling on time. Simply the best. Tanzillan, thank you. That's a sponsored bit from Tanzillan. I can do that for $150 a month if you email me directly. Look below for my email address, guys.
Okay.